Hey Zach, this is Natalie Ward. And in this video, I wanted to show you three things that you can start doing today to help bring in more customers to your business. And most likely, you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this? And what's in it for me? Well, you're busy running a business and visiting job sites. And I'm a nerd and I love this stuff. And I really care about helping small businesses grow. And sometimes the only hesitation that businesses have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and they don't know who they can trust. So I found that by giving people this free, easy video of things that they can do to impact their business has resulted in some local business owners saying, I like you, Natalie, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video, you like what you hear and see that I can add value to your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if you simply want to use this for yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you the three things that will set your company above your competition. We're going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing is content, and content is queen, right? Because Google is not a human. They've got these tiny little minion robots that are crawling the web, and they're looking for keywords linked with a specific location to best serve their searchers, right? So the more content you have, it tells Google what services you offer and that you are like the boss within that niche. Okay, so we know we need content. What most people don't know is the average length of the number one result on Google for pest control is 1,500 to 2,400 words. So for you to get at the top of Google, you need to add at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right authoritative content that is keyword rich. So here's your homepage right now. I love it. You got fun little graphics. And it's super personable. Like you definitely are somebody that I would want to work with. But you have less than 50 words of content on your homepage. So we would just need to go and add some more on there. Here's an example. This is their competition, Blue Sky Pest, and they're sitting at just under 1,000 words. So they're not unbeatable, right? So they've got a little more like photos, services that they provide, some education, some promotional stuff. And so here, this is a little program I have. It's called Ahrefs, and I pay a couple $100 a month for it. But essentially, it gives me a behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So here is Blue Sky and what they've got going on. They're ranking for 7,500 organic keywords. And this is giving them over 11,500 traffic per month. So when we go and look at these keywords, they have pest control Phoenix, which is a very like high intent keyword. Like people who search this exact phrase are looking for the pest control services. And 4.6 thousand people are searching that a month. Blue Sky Pest Control, that's more brand specific. Carpet Beetle Arizona, 1,000 people are searching for that a month, and they're in the number one position for that. Rodent Control Phoenix, they're like 2,000. Okay, so these are some of the keywords that people are searching for every month on Google. So when we look at the overview of your site, you currently don't have any keywords on yours and are not getting any traffic. So what that looks like when we go over to Google, oh gosh, did I lose you? Oh, there you are. Okay. And search pest control Phoenix, that top keyword there. The sponsored section comes up and these are ads. And ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if the foundation for your website isn't dialed in. So be careful not to burn your money with Google Ads unless you know for sure that your site will convert. Okay, So the next thing I want to talk about is citations. And what are citations? Well, citations are your business name, address, and phone number that are located on different directories throughout the web. So these are going to be places like Yelp, Bing, Better Business Bureau, and even your social media profiles. Okay, so why are citations important? The more citations you have, the more authority that gives you from Google. That it adds like a trust component in their eyes, and that's what drives the Google Map Pack here. I'm sure you've seen this a million times, but these top 3 competitors have the most citations. Okay, and so how do we get to the top 3 here, which is where you really want to be, because this is where about 40% of your business should be coming from. So there's software that you can use that allows you to see exactly where their citations are coming from. And then we would go get you those same ones and not just stop there, but add 50 to 100 more to really beat them out. And so you're sitting comfortably in one of these top 3 positions. Okay, and now the third thing that I wanted to talk to you about is link juice or backlinks. And this third pillar will really help you dominate on Google. So when we scroll down past the map pack, we have the organic section, and you can see that your site isn't number 1, but that's where you want to be. And to get there, you need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one site leads to another website online. And so you can think of it as like if site A links to site B, then site A is referring site B, is giving them a reference, right? And some of it's link juice. And it's kind of like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, it's passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link, right? So, for example, I'm sure you get a lot of your supply materials from the same supplier. So if that supplier goes on their website and gives you a shout out with your website linked back to it, that's a strong, relevant backlink. But if Pizza Hut goes on their site and is linking back to you, not so great, right? Because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So when we come over here to Ahrefs, we can see that they have 1.2 thousand backlinks. Okay, and yours, you have none. So we would need to get you some backlinks. And how we would do that is we can come in here and we can see where their backlinks are coming from and then go get you those same ones, right? And then again, plus more. All right, Zach. So where do we go from here? All right, once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And link juice, you need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google that you are the authority. So, like I said, Zach, you are more than welcome to use this information and implement it for yourself. I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want to skip the learning curve, if you want to focus your energy on your next bug removal, call me. My phone number is 907-957-1027. And once again, my name is Natalie, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a good one.